What is up, everybody? On today's episode of Why'd I Buy a Mini Truck, you might notice that this is not our blue king cab. This is going to be the donor vehicle I was talking about in the last video. So a couple reasons we picked this thing up is the dash is in excellent shape. So this is going to look really good in our truck. Our dash is all kinds of cracked and messed up. Now we are going to be recovering this, so it's not a huge deal. There's like a little split right here, a little crack there at the top, but overall, much better shape than ours is. We even got a cool little JDM shift knob. Now, I'm not 100% sure if we can use these door panels since ours has the full card on it. But we might save these doors and see if they work on ours, because I'm not really opposed to this metal top. I kind of like it. The previous owner was so gracious enough to throw in these headers. There's also some adapters down there to go to a 2 or 3 bolt flange, so I thought that was pretty cool. I'm also a pretty big fan of this Nissan bed liner. Not 100% sure if we're going to be able to use it on our truck, but we might be able to make it work a little bit. I was going to pull these taillights, but I did just recently notice there's a nice little tap here, so we're going to go ahead and just order a pair for us. But I was thinking maybe a little drift missile for this. We'll have to kind of see how things play out, but who knows. Here's another look at that dash. Pretty nice in here. Not a huge fan of the bench seats, but it'll do to poot it around. Looks like the previous owner started sanding this side. It does need a little bit of body work. If we do end up keeping it, we're just going to do a quick rattle can on it. It's just going to be sliding anyway, but this is what I really got it for. So in here, we have a KA24E. Previous owner said that it was rebuilt fairly recently, and it does look like it has quite a few new parts on it. Very excited about it. Haven't noticed any leaks. The wiring harness looks like it's in great shape, so that's a huge plus coming from the harness we had in our last truck. Looks fairly clean in here. I did notice a little tiny bit of oil right here when I was test driving it, but I think it's just coming from that valve cover gasket. It's not a huge deal. The injectors look fairly new. Overall, just a lot better shape than what we were working with before. So I'm very excited to get this thing pulled and put into our blue king cab. Now there are a couple other things we're going to be pulling from here. I am going to be taking this manual steering rack. It's just really nice to have. Not have to worry about the power steering or anything. This does not have power steering. This is strictly just alternator, and that is it. There's no accessories, no AC. This is exactly what I'm looking for our blue one. This is going to be perfect, going to be a super drop-in. Very easy. Everything is just going to be cake. So I am also going to pull this hood. This hood is in much better shape than ours is, so this is definitely going to make its way onto our mini truck. So there are a couple other things I am going to take. I am going to take these side markers. I really like them. Not a huge fan of these headlights, but I think I have an idea of what I can do with them that's not on the mini truck. I am also going to go ahead and take this lower valance here with these turn signals. I don't have them. And then this section here, there's like some fog lights in there, but our bezels are good, so we're going to keep those. And I'm also going to go ahead and pull this front grille as well, since ours is broken. Here's a nice good shot of the hood. Pretty straight overall. Some tiger stripes in it from being spray painted, but pretty nice. I'm also going to take this washer cover, this wiper guard, rain guard thing. This is in way better shape than ours. Ours is all kinds of messed up, so we're going to definitely take those. I am also going to take the wiper motor that's in here, since ours is shot. So there are a couple other things we're going to be pulling off of this truck. I really do like these wheels. I think they'd look really good on ours. We will have to see if it'll tuck with the air ride, because they do kind of poke on here. But we have 4x4 fenders in the front, and then the bed is pulled on ours, so we might get lucky. If not, I've got a little something I'm thinking about doing as far as the body goes, but we'll get to that when the time comes. So guys, that's going to wrap up this quick overview of our parts truck. Now this thing is going to be super fun to dig into. I'm thinking next weekend we're going to start cracking into it, get the engine and transmission pulled, get the dash out, get the full wiring harness out, go ahead and take the things off of it we're going to need. And then we're going to switch places again with the king cab, since now it's airing up under its own power. It is in the other garage. So that was a huge relief today. I was definitely stressing about that. So stay tuned to see what we got going on. We'll have regular uploads of this coming up very shortly. And I'll try to get everything done. Now I'm not going to video all the tedious stuff like labeling the harness and all of that jazz. But if you guys have any questions about the swap, I will have a full write-up as soon as I'm done. It should just be, you know, plug and play, drop in, especially since I'm pulling the entire harness. So there might be a couple sections we need to extend, but having all of the bones there is definitely going to be a lot better of a start than doing what I was doing on the king cab already. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody